Working with prompts. Within IEPPal, we set up a feature that is optional that can be turned on or off as you desire. The feature is for prompting or queuing. To set up your prompts, you go to the setup area in the middle of the screen, and then go to prompts, which is the third option down on the left-hand side. Right now, for this user profile, I have prompting turned on. I can turn it off just by unchecking the checkbox here. And now my prompts have gone away. But I wish to keep prompting or queuing turned on for this user profile, so I'm going to go ahead and check it back in and explain to you how it works. If you have prompting or queuing turned on, you have the capability of customizing or creating whatever types of prompts or cues that you desire to use in your sessions. I personally have set up verbal, visual, tactile, proximity, and physical assist. Again, you may make your prompts whatever you desire. In the second column, you also give each prompt a button label that's going to show up on the iPad. So you can see I've set up a V, a VS, a T, a PA, and a PX to coordinate with each of the options that I've set up for my prompts. A sample of what each button looks like is shown next to the actual word. In the final two columns, you assign a weighted value, or a score, if you will, for each and every prompt type. So a verbal command issued one time would get the lowest prompting score of 1. If I have to issue a verbal command a second time, it gets a score of 2. This method of scoring proceeds all the way up to 10, which would be given for a physical assist that had to be issued 2 times to elicit my response. Now, if I've turned prompting on, I still have additional customization capabilities elsewhere in the system, so let's take a look at where those exist as well. In IEPPal, the techniques or activities are the actual things that I'm going to take scores on during my sessions. I have the ability, if I so desire, for each and every technique to turn prompt scoring off by checking this here and indicating I do not wish to take prompts, even though I've overall set prompting on. Anytime I want to run this activity, I do not wish to capture prompt scores, so I can turn them off for this activity. Additionally, if I have chosen to leave prompting on for a certain activity, I can then override my default prompts, which we just set up, with a custom set of prompts for this activity. And by default, when I go into here, it'll show my default setup, but I can change these for just this activity. Finally, the last area that I can override my prompts is at the student level. Let's go look at a single student here. And go into this child's IEP. I have an option to turn off prompting for this entire IEP to indicate that I do not wish to track prompts for this particular child's IEP. Alternatively, I can also set up a custom set of prompts for just this child's IEP, which would again override my default prompts in an overall system setting. So you can see there's quite a few ways to leverage prompting within IEPPal, and you're able to custom define how you want your IEPPal installation to behave and work with prompting and queuing. Thank you.